Alright guys, so we're back. Load. It is actually Christmas. I didn't think I was going to do anything today, but I decided I am far too bored, and I actually need to turn my phone on while this goes on because I may or may not have a very important message. Circle. May have a very important message. So, it's Christmas Day. I just got done watching Star Wars. Last night I basically just watched all three Jurassic Parks because I love Jurassic Park. It was like Jurassic Park was like the first movie I saw as a kid, and ever since I've loved it. I'd prefer the second one. The second one's probably my favorite one if you had to ask. Probably gonna say the second one's my favorite one. What's my phone saying? Oh, it's just gonna self-destruct. Okay. I did get a new message, but yeah. My alarm actually went off this morning. I was not too happy about that. I was like, I wanted to sleep in. Stupid alarm. Yeah, people are just messaging me. Merry Christmas! Sorry, I'll stop getting distracted. Oh, and it shouldn't be all... It should look a little bit better. I actually boosted the memory of recording, so the quality should actually be better from what it was. It wasn't that bad to begin with, but to me, I try to make it as perfect as possible unless I'm rendering, because rendering in HD only does so much. And I figure if I'm going to render in HD, 720 is just perfectly fine. I may do 1080 with my new computer. It depends how long it'll take to render 1080. I don't want... The whole reason of upgrading my computer is to make it render faster. So, you know, if I had an 8-core with a high graphic memory card and 16 gigs of RAM, I would render in full HD in real time, but I can't do that. Even with my new computer stuff, I won't be able to render in real time, and this behemoth is going to be a bitch. Oh my god. Behemoths aren't... Well, I'm not going to say behemoths aren't tough, but they're mostly a pain in the ass because of, one, they do a lot of damage, and two, they have a shit ton of health. That's the one reason I really don't like behemoths. But if you switch off of paradigms, you should be fine. So, I'm going to try to get through this chapter today. We'll see how this goes. Because I know that the chapter we're playing right now, it's a pretty long chapter. It's not too long. I mean, it's not like terribly long. It's about maybe an hour. Most of the chapters aren't very long. It's just the grinding you have to do to keep up with the monsters. It's that takes up a lot. The last 3 chapters are probably the longest, so just they're hell. And I'm gonna kill this thing before I can even stagger it. Wow. But thinking its stagger is really high. I mean, I was already doing like 500% of my normal attacks, so yeah, I can see why I couldn't stagger it. And there's an item over there. I want that item. I want that item. It will be my Christmas gift from this game. Merry Christmas, everyone. So I don't know how long we're going to record. I don't even know if I'm going to render it out today and then just go play Call of Duty. No one's on because it's Christmas. I called up my friend Josh. I was like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, it's Christmas. Leave me the hell alone. And he hung up. I was like, alright. No Call of Duty. And I actually may post some Call of Duty. I may do like a Christmas special on something. I don't know. I did a Christmas special last year for this game, which is kind of funny that I'm still doing this game. It's mainly because I stopped for like a year and didn't do anything. But I figured out how to like do everything. I figured out batch render. Batch render is what really changed Let's Plays for me, because it allows me to do live commentary, get a lot more videos out. And I know a lot of people are like, I'd rather have quality over quantity, but there's only so much you can do, and if you're trying to do everything perfectly, you're never going to get anything done. I figure I did the best I can. I'm not going to spend... I think it's ridiculous to spend more than 2 hours rendering something. Can I use this? Okay, yeah, this boosts magic. That's what I want. Oh, and as you can see, I did grind up a little, and I filled out their Crystarium. So, they should be good. And then when I switch to Vanille and Saz, I should just be able to fill out their Crystarium pretty fast. And considering how, what was I gonna say? Anyways, considering that Vanille and Saz, I don't know if they get like 2 rank ups or however it works. I'm not quite sure how their leveling works. It works very different than Lightning and Hose. I know that much. I'll find out. I'll find out. I may play through that chapter too, because it switches back from Lightning and Hope to Vanille and Saz. It just switches back for a little while, and that's how the game works for a little bit. It's not too bad. It's that Vanille and Saz are not exactly the best combination. Oh god, I hate Warcry. It boosts their attack. Eat this, scumbag! So yeah, they're definitely a lot more powerful, and Hope is a lot more powerful with that new weapon he's got. And I have explained before why I won't level up weapons. What is over here? I know there's an elevator nearby. Oh no, we're going through that door over there. Okay, I see where we're going. Yeah, so we're about halfway through this part of the chapter, and I've already maxed out the Crystarium, so I'm pretty far ahead. And I have like 2,000 extra CP, so I'm pretty far ahead as far as their Crystarium is concerned. So as long as you max out the Crystarium before the chapter ends, you shouldn't have a problem with this game at all. Or any of the bosses. It's basically, if you know what you're doing, or you have a basis of you know what you're doing, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. Hold on, let me lightning strike his ass, and then this thing is a real bitch because it can just do a lot of damage. Yeah, can't really do too much damage to this thing. And Lightning already has like her weapon of choice as of the moment. Until you get Lionheart, and you don't get that till like chapter 5. But upgrading weapons, it's not that important, at least until the very end. In the end, it really does make a difference, but as of right now, you'll just be wasting money and stuff. So upgrading weapons is pretty much pointless. Getting new ones and hoping they have better stats, that's not pointless, but just getting better ones, pretty pointless. Yeah, see, we're going through that door, and there's, I think, 2 doggies and a behemoth. This is gonna be a little bit tough. Not too tough, just I'll take out the 2 little Digimon doggies first, and then I'll worry about the behemoth. That's gonna do a lot of damage. It's okay though. Oh, and Hope got another accessory slots. That's also pretty cool. So that basically everyone has 2 accessories now, which makes life so much easier. No, not the behemoth. Do not attack the behemoth, Lightning. There's a reason I don't want to attack the behemoth right away. Because if you attack it, its stagger bar will just go down, and that'll be such a waste. And potion. Okay, there. This should be a lot easier. Okay, now I'll just switch paradigms, and basically, you could basically switch to Rav and then Rav Commando. And once like your full attack sequence is done, just switch back to keep up that stagger bar. It really is helpful. And if you don't switch back, its stagger bar will change, and that's not really what you want. It will actually go down a lot. That's what I meant to say. Not change. It will just go down a lot. So I'm already doing like 300% of the damage. So I'm gonna kill it far before, not far before it staggers, but a pretty long way before it staggers. Like right here, I should probably kill it. Yeah, see. I probably didn't get shit. 68 CP. That's really not that much. But I did get a lot of stuff because I 5-starred it. Oh, that's one good thing about grinding ahead. The more battles you 5-star, the more stuff you'll get.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Surrender. Huh. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. Thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
It's irresponsible.